Listen, bases loaded, bottom of the ninth. Listen, I want to talk about lust. And people got to understand, when it comes to lust, people want you to play the game of lust. I done heard people say, listen, make your lust work for you. Listen, you guys have to understand, when you go on this journey for a long period of time, I'm telling you right now, I am not lusting. Listen, I've been on this journey since 2020. Right now, I'm not lusting after any woman. I don't care about jokes. I don't care what people have to say about me. When it's all said and done, I think long term about my future kids. A lot of people, they procreated and they were thinking in the short term. Listen, that's not my fault. And I'm going to say this again, that's not my fault. But when it's all said and done, listen, we are all human beings. When we hit 18 and up, listen, we all got to fend for ourselves in the jungle. I want to talk about survival mode. When you are in survival mode, that's the only reason you're going to want a woman around you. And I'm going to say this again, listen, when we got to talk about Gervonta Davis, I need a part two. Because a lot of these dudes are really out here, literally tripping for no reason when it comes to a woman. You guys have to understand, if she decides to have an exit strategy, listen, give her a care package. Give her a care package of whatever she wants. If she has your baby, if she missed a period, she rich for life. So whatever she wants, the court is going to give it to her. There's nothing you can do about that. You should have thought about that before you was messing with her. When it's all said and done, we live in a generation where a lot of men, they want to fit into society. They want social proof. They want to be the alpha male. They really want to be the top dog. Everywhere they go, they feel like we gotta step on somebody. Listen, ain't nobody stepping on anybody. When it's all said and done as men, we can have something called respect. Listen, I was in the other room and a dude walked in. Not that it matters, but he walked in, and guess what? I said, listen, I'm doing a YouTube video. Can I get 5 more minutes? He said, you need me to leave? I said, yeah, if you can. You feel me? If you can. You feel me? Si es posible. If you can. Si tu puedes. If you can. He left. He was outside. I came out. I gave him a dap of respect. Listen, as a man, it's all about respect. So if we can get respect from men, how in the world can we not get respect from women? Let me tell you guys something. Women feel the majority of men are lustful. And listen, for some guys, it's probably so. But it's not the same for every man. It's some men out here that are locked in. It's some men out here trying to go on a generational run. It's some men out here that are thinking 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. It's some men are thinking, listen, they're keeping the end in sight. When it's all said and done, a lot of these guys like Gervonta Davis, they get these women, they let their friends pump them up, they let the yes man pump them up. Oh, she tough, but she also got a tough attitude. 9 out of 10, you guys have to understand, the majority of women that you are meeting out here, listen, they've been hurt and it's not by you. But somebody got to pay. So when it's all said and done, you got to keep that in mind. Listen, take your time. If Gervonta Davis had her in the friend zone, guess what? He would have been like, listen, you could go. But the fact he didn't put in the friend zone, the fact that he rushed a couple kids, or probably one kid, I don't know. I'm not in this business, but they say that's his baby mom. So the fact that he rushed one kid is too many. And I'm going to say this again, one kid with the wrong woman is too many. One kid with the wrong woman is like 10 kids. When it's all said and done, imagine your lust bring you to a point where you got to get mad at a woman. Let me tell you guys something, I don't get mad at any woman because I'm not married. I don't have a wife. I don't have kids. I don't have a baby mama. I don't have baby mama issues. There is nothing in my life right now when I'm creating content, when I'm taking off, when I'm trying to do things the right way, when I'm not uploading 14 videos, when I'm actually trying to upload at least 2, 3, you feel me, to not trick the algorithm. You guys have to understand, there is nothing that a woman can do to me. There is no twerk, there is no 3-point stance, there is nothing a woman can do to me. You guys have to understand, a woman is not your issue. The issue is you guys are going for the short term. Listen, everything gonna look good in the short term. Trust me. Every woman that's 18, not gonna look the same at 58. Every woman that's 19, she's not gonna look the same at 59. Every woman that's 20, she's not gonna look the same at 47. Every woman that's 21, she's not gonna look the same at 47. Let's go. Every woman that's 25, she's not gonna look the same at 35. When it's all said and done, stop falling for the short term. They gonna learn. Stop falling for the short term. A lot of these celebrities, you gotta understand, the real reason they promote celebrities, and a lot of people like to use celebrities as an example. Listen, when it comes to celebrities like Gervonta Davis, I shut down those conversations because celebrities never earned millions of dollars. They were given millions of dollars just to promote sponsorships. Everybody get paid on social media, boxers, they get paid, NASCAR drivers, everybody get paid off of ads. When it's all said and done, I'm not gonna call out one of my biggest clients, but one of my biggest clients right now on YouTube, he's running it up because he literally understood the power of ads. When it's all said and done, YouTubers, they want to say, oh, I'm a YouTuber, but listen, are you getting ads on your channel? If you're not getting ads on your channel, if you see the yellow emoji on your channel when it's time for that review, you're not getting any ads on your channel. You guys have to understand when it comes to women, don't worry about what women want. Worry about what's best for your kids. And if you worry about what's best for your kids, you're going to think, let me do YouTube at least 10 years. 15 years, so when my kids come, guess what? I don't got to stream but once a month. I don't got to stream but once a week. I don't even got to stream at all because I ran it up and now I'm in the Philippines. I ran it up and now I'm in Taiwan. I run it up and now I'm in Vietnam. I'm running up now I'm in Hong Kong. I ran it up and I'm not eating Papa John's. I run it up and I left my mama's house not wearing long johns. You guys have to understand. The game is simple. I've been there before when you move with your little head. But when it's all said and done, guess what? When that baby come, you think your little head can speak for you in court? When a woman call the police and they got your mug shot, you think your little head gonna talk to the cops? You think your little head gonna be like, excuse me, officer, I just wanna say we really didn't like her from day one. We just wanted to use her. We just wanted to lose her. At the end of the day, listen, you think your little head gonna say, oh no, I did not abuse? No. So if your little head can't speak for you in big situations like going to jail, going to court, hiring a lawyer, listen, you can't let your little head land you in situations where people gonna ask you, what were you thinking? Let me tell you guys something. Stop living for others. Stop living for people. Stop living for social proof. If you don't have a woman, what does it matter? If you don't get a kiss, what does it matter? If you don't get a lick, what does it matter? If you cannot stick, what does it matter? Literally, seriously, what does it matter? A lot of guys, they go out to mess with women that were drinking, and then when these women wake up and say, oh, it wasn't consensual, they be like, how can they do that? Listen, she was drinking. She's not in her right mind. 9 out of 10, these guys are meeting women at these clubs that are drinking. They're not in their right mind. When it's all said and done, when it comes to your kids, focus on the type of woman that you want to be a mother to your child. Some people don't care about their kids, men and women. There's a lot of women out here that can care less about their daughters. They will marry any man with a halfway check. They will marry any man that make $500,000. Any man that can take her to no boo is her boo. And I'm gonna say this again, a lot of women out here, once they get these kids, they in survival mode. If you go on Hinge and you say, let's go to no boo, guess what? You're her boo. It's simple. You guys have to understand, the game goes like this. Woman in survival mode, men with money. It's two parasites. The man is taking his money to say, listen, she don't got anything. I'm going to literally control her because she doesn't have anything. Then the woman, she feels the control. And let me tell you guys that when you feel control, something isn't right. A lot of these guys like Gervonta Davis, they not dating no woman at Churchill Downs. They're not dating women at Monaco. They're not dating women that are really have, you know, third generational wealth. They're dating women literally with Fashion Nova at the club. So this is why a lot of women are literally having high hopes because they're like, oh, listen, another one. Now listen, let me tell you guys something. Before I finish this live, I had a conversation. It's on my live. There's nothing hidden. The lady said, listen, she was named after Monica Lewinsky. She said Monica Lewinsky got that bag. A lot of these women, when they see you, they don't see you as a human. They just see you as a man that got that bag. And if you got that bag, they're trying to figure out how they're going to Adrian Peterson you and make you fumble that bag. And I'm going to say this again. A lot of women, when they see you, when they see resources, they see money, they say, oh, he got that bag. But they're not respecting your bag. They're not respecting your grind. They're not respecting your jab. Let's take that back for the top. We talk about Gervonta Davis. They're not respecting your jab. They're not respecting your bag. It's a money grab. All they doing is shaking you down. Boom, 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 boom. Literally, they sucking you dry. They sucking you dry, no pun intended. They taking your bank account to zero. Listen, when it's all said and done, if men start to see women as female wolves, you will start to see them as people that can literally destroy the earth as well. A lot of relationships is based off of control. And 9 out of 10, most men that even raise a hand at a woman, they do that to control her. Listen, you can't control a woman that want to be free. Listen, when I was growing up, it was in a generation, they said, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. You guys are trying to save women that want to go out and have Don Julio nights and start fist fights. You guys are trying to save women that don't want to be saved. How does that work? You probably think, Mr. Keep It Simple, you talk to single mother, I block both of them. When it's all said and done, those are not my woman. And one caught an attitude, and she caught an attitude, and I blocked her. I'm not going to be going back and forth with the woman to the point I got to say, why you don't listen to me? No, the minute I see a woman that's selfish, listen, now, one thing I can say about the last woman that I was talking to, listen, all honesty, I had things to do. So I didn't really think she was that selfish. But when I found out she was that selfish, absolutely not. Simplemente no puedo hacerlo. Otra vez, simplemente no puedo hacerlo. So with that being said, I simply can't do it. That's what I said in Spanish. Simplemente no puedo hacerlo. Simply, I can't do a bad attitude. Listen, when it's all said and done as a man, relationships, business, listen, in America, first world country, everything goes hand in hand. Mano a mano. Hand in hand. Mano a mano. Everything goes hand in hand. So at the end of the day, what's the point of starting an LLC? What's the point of really running it up? What's the point of boxing, knocking out everybody in the world just to lose everything to a female that never cared about you from the start? Most of these women don't care about your success. They just hoping that when it's all said and done, you have a lust problem. Listen, wolves take advantage of people's weaknesses. A lot of people don't want to talk about the characteristic of a wolf, but we're going to run it up. Their whole job is to take advantage of your weakness. When it's all said and done, I'm going to show you another story. I had a joint from China I was talking to. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, I hit her up. I was like, "What's up?" I hit her up on TikTok. She gonna say, "How did I find her?" I said, "Listen, never mind. You got to go. You got to go." When a woman asks, "How did I find you?" You're not even that special. I was just trying to look out. So I was going to just, look out for the woman I talked to in 23. Because 2023, I was wilding. So at the end of the day, listen, once you ask the Lord for forgiveness, don't go backwards in life. Because I try to go backwards, and trust me, every joint that I tried to talk to in 2023 to make my wrongs right, I realized it was the reason we stopped talking in 2023. Shorty said, "How did I find her?" I said, listen, that flight to Beijing, nope. That flight to wherever you from in China, nope. Let another sucker step up. When it's all said and done, you guys have to understand, guys like Gervonta Davis, guys like James Harden, guys like Sean Combs, guys like Tory Lanez, they're all suckers. But this is what the industry too. They pump up suckers on purpose. So guess what? You could fall in the case too. You gonna think it's cool and normal to raise your hand at a woman. Listen, I can't take a woman serious to save my life. Woman ain't doing anything for me. Ain't no woman, listen. Look around, ain't no woman in this room. So when I'm uploading videos, when these videos finally taking off, when we finally start to run it up, my question is, what woman was literally in my video? Seriously. She wasn't what you shooting in the gym? So if she wasn't what you shooting in the gym, at the end of the day, why you want to give it a Slim Jim? And I'm going to say this again, if she really wasn't what you shooting in the gym, why do you feel the need to give up your birthright, to give up your manhood, just to give her some Slim Jim? And guess what she's going to do? She's going to snap into a Slim Jim because that was a part of the plan. A lot of these women, they really think all men got lust problems. They really think all men literally struggle with the thought of getting laid. Listen, when it's all said and done, all men struggle with lust until they snap out of it. I don't care what anybody said. I think it's so important for a man to at least go 5 years without intercourse. Right now, I'm at year 5, and I see every woman in real time. I see every woman for who she is. I'm not hoping, Lord, I hope she changed. I'm not going to wait around for the change. When it's all said and done, listen, life is like an airplane. You got to focus on your oxygen mask. When things are going down, everybody got their own individual oxygen mask. When it's all said and done, you got to focus on your oxygen mask. It's simple. When it's all said and done, put your oxygen mask and do the Tony Yayo. Because when it's all said and done, you try to take your oxygen mask and give it to your baby mom, she's going to make sure, oh, you suffocate. They don't care about you, bro. When you get into the racks, when you get into that Fetty Wap, when you get into that blue cheese, they going to use you. And then they going to use, listen, when it's all said and done, men with resources, it's simple. I said this back in 23. They want to use us, abuse us, and then at the end treat us like losers. The little Chinese joint, she like, how did I get her number? Did she say that when I took her to Malibu? I took her to Malibu. When it's all said and done, did she ask, how did I find her when I took her to Malibu? No. So why she asked in the year 2025, how did I find her? Listen, no. I didn't do anything with her. So at the end of the day, if I ain't do anything with her, she can't trace back and say, oh, no, I never touched her. You guys have to understand, it's beautiful not to touch these women. Because if you don't touch these women, they don't got nothing in the archives. I ain't kiss her. I ain't do nothing with her. So if I ain't do nothing with her, guess what? I'm Gucci. A lot of these guys, they heavily invested in these women. They done gave these women vitamin D, vitamin C, and more vitamin D. And I'm going to say this again. These guys, they invested with these women. They giving them vitamins. Vitamin E, literally, vitamin E. They at the club giving them vitamin E, literally giving them that vitamin C. And at the end of the day, giving them that vitamin D. That's how they got pregnant. I don't care what nobody say. The first time a woman ever want to act crazy, listen, cancel her like a Planet Fitness gym membership. Cancel her. It's over. I'm not going back to Planet Fitness. Would I look like going to Planet Fitness unless I'm out of town? I'm not going back to Planet Fitness. I'm done with Planet Fitness. That's how you got to treat these women with bad attitudes. You got to let them know I'm finished with your bad attitude like Planet Fitness. I'm not going back to Planet Fitness. When it's all said and done, she's not going back to women with bad attitudes. Now, the crazy thing about it is going back to 2023. I didn't see these women with bad attitudes. My little joy from the woman I was talking to from China, I thought she was cool. Wasn't I wrong? But guess what? Guess who could tell me she wasn't? The men that took her to the countries that they took her. Guess who could tell me the other joint for Sacramento was crazy? The father of her child. So sometimes when you're the new guy, guess what? You like Blue's Clues. You don't have a clue. You're blue. You don't even have a clue. So when it's all said and done as a man, you're not going to spot everything. You're not going to see everything. Sometimes a woman will play the 4-year game with you. She'll play the 5-year game with you. I don't talk to guys. They talk about they dated a woman for 8 years. 8 years? Listen, they will play the 8-year game, but guess what they're not going to do? They're not going to play that 20-year game with you. They're not going to play that 30-year game with you. So at the end of the day, that's why you got to focus on the long term. Most people that got plans on using you, they're not going 20 years. They're not going 30 years. They're not sticking around for you. Who are you to them? In the same way they question who are you to them, you got to sit back and question, who is she? Who is she? And she's a regular person like you're a regular person. At the end of the day, shout out to Jesus Christ, the Lord of my life. But through him, we are strong. You feel me? I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. Without Christ, I am weak. So without Christ, she is weak. So when it's all said and done, if we really want to get better, if we really want to improve and make sure that we stop putting hands on women like Gervonta Davis, we got to make sure that we get right with the Lord. Because when it's all said and done, the things of the world, it's all about taxation. They just want to tax you for everything. Tax you for your trash can. Tax you for parking. Tax you for lust. Tax you for intercourse, tax you for alimony, tax you for child support. It's just nothing but taxes in America. People don't get it. If you from America, forget your hood, forget the suburbs. When it's all said and done, listen, if we think with our low head, guess what? We're going to get taxed. Let it breathe.